You are likely to be familiar with the term holistic assessment, and you need to be if you are studying the Level 3 certificate in Assessing Vocational Achievement. Holistic assessment is a method of assessing several aspects of a qualification, unit, or program, or job specification at the same time. So the idea is that it makes collecting evidence or the assessment process far quicker, where several aspects could be evaluated at the same time. Therefore, assessing a learner's skills, knowledge, and understanding can be much more efficient. So in the Level 3 certificate in Assessing Vocational Achievement, you'll complete two similar assessments, one for the workplace and one for the classroom. However, the units are very, very similar. You have the opportunity here to assess two learners in both units, which is a holistic way of doing so, or you can assess each learner back-to-back in each unit to get your 4 assessments done in 2 settings. So, for example, Assessment 2 could be completed immediately after Assessment 1, so that learners don't need to come back. If I'm traveling somewhere to be assessed, personally, I prefer to do it in one go than in multiple visits. Let's look at first aid for an example. You could assess CPR and then assess the recovery position as your second assessment. Then why not combine them and do it together? So another option could be for your assessment that you assess both learners together. In security, learners will complete assessments using communication devices and specifically for radios. Holistic way is for learners to communicate with each other via the radio, therefore they can both be assessed at the same time. Other methods you could use, holistic assessment in a Level 3 certificate in Assessing Vocational Achievement, is by planning different types of assessment after each other. So let's say you were carrying out a practical observations, a learner performed a particular task, you could follow up asking why, so using a different assessment method. In the Level 3 award in Education and Training, trainee teachers will complete a 15-minute micro-teach session, but it will be followed up by some questions and the learners will give feedback on the session. So to sum up, holistic assessment is about speeding up assessment to make it easier for the assessor and for the learner. If you were to complete a Level 3 certificate in Assessing Vocational Achievement with another qualification such as the Level 3 award in Education and Training, we'd look at the requirements of the assessments and plan accordingly. So the first recommendation is to be able to plan for assessments from the Level 3 certificate in Assessing Vocational Achievement to evidence the micro-teach to meet the requirements of both qualifications in one go. So if you are completing the Level 3 certificate in Assessing Vocational Achievement with the Level 4 award in Internal Quality Assurance, some questions are extremely similar but with slight changes to the verb requirements. Therefore, learners are better off tweaking 1 or 2 answers to meet the learning needs of 2 outcomes instead of just 1. Less time, but the same result.